I am really enjoying XDefiant, like, a lot. Maybe more than I should. Um, but that doesn't mean that the game is perfect by any means, and I do have some concerns about the game in the long run. But I'll be getting to that later. But first, let me like suck this game's dick here for a little bit. All right, let me just say, this is far better than any modern Call of Duty that I have played in a long time, and this is better than fucking Overwatch. All right, I love the escort mode in this game, which is like the Overwatch equivalent. Overwatch is fucking awful. It's fucking god awful, but this game kind of does what Overwatch wants to do, in my personal opinion. Because I think the hero aspect of Overwatch is way too focused on, while when it comes to this game, you have these hero abilities, but you're not relying on those hero abilities to really like change the tide of the game. They do help, but it's not really, they're not super overpowered or anything, at least from my experience. A lot of people say this game feels clunky, like plasticky or whatever. I don't feel that at all. I think it just feels like a really, really good old school first person shooter, like with some modern elements here and there. The game can improve with some balancing, like I think the snipers and bunny hopping in the game is like super fucking ridiculous, but fortunately those are two things that they have quickly addressed and are working on patching and balancing and stuff like that. So that's pretty good. I'm just really enjoying this game. They even have a ranked test game mode at launch, right? The game is out and they have basically a ranked mode. There's no actual ranking system yet. It's more like a test to see how the balancing is or whatever. It's a 4v4 instead of a 6v6, and you play with all of the maps, all of the game modes, just to see how it plays. Meanwhile, most modern Call of Duties these days, you have to wait like 3 months for a ranked game mode. You don't even have a test. They're just like, oh yeah, you know, we're just gonna wait to release ranked, even though ranked is like a super easy thing to put into a game. It's just you turn up that SBMM, and yeah, that's about it. But like, that's another thing about this game, is that there is little to no SBMM in the casual game mode. Like whatever playlist you choose, if it's not ranked, if it's not the beginner playlist, there's no SBMM, and that's really good. So it's just like, it feels like an actual classic first-person shooter. You are gonna get into those games to where you just stand no chance because the other players are actually just super tryhards, and they will just fucking destroy you. But you will get into those game modes, as those lobbies as well, that's just like, you're the one dominating because everyone's so fucking brain dead, lobotomized parasites. That's kind of rude to say, but still, you get my point. Like, they just don't know how to fucking use a controller, and you just go and wipe everything. You drop like 50 kills, you get 2 deaths in the entire fucking lobby. Like, it feels good. It feels good to play this game. So I've been super addicted to this game. Like, it's like the only game I've been playing for like the past, well, since it fucking came out. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a few days, and more than a few days. But it's been the only thing I've been really playing. And yeah, I'm just having a blast with it. But there are some concerns I have with the game, and the main one is that it's made by Ubisoft, and I fucking despise Ubisoft. So this is like a rare Ubisoft W for me. Like, this game is good. It's a really good game. I'm so glad Ubisoft did not cancel this game, as they did with like a bunch of other games. They canceled like the fucking Battle Royale Tom Clancy's like Ghost Recon game, which I'm glad they canceled that. That was not gonna fucking do well. But they also canceled one of those Division spin-off games, which I don't know anything much about that. I don't know if people liked that or not during the beta testing or alpha test, whatever the fuck it was. But they canceled that. So they're known to cancel a lot of games in development, and they're known to also give up on games. Like, who remembers Hyperscape? Like, that's a Battle Royale game that I actually kind of enjoyed. I thought they had something unique there, and I thought that as long as they kept up with it, it could be good. And they didn't keep up with it. They just fucking stopped developing that and moved on. Like, man, Ubisoft has a track record of canceling games, giving up on games, and also just making games and franchises worse during their lifespan. Like, taking a look at Rainbow Six Siege. Like, Rainbow Six Siege right now is a bumpy road. They release like 5 like horrible seasons, and then release 1 really damn good season, and then just go right back to releasing horrible seasons. It wasn't like that back in the day for Rainbow Six Siege. It was like every season you have a new map, a new weapon, 2 new operators. Sometimes you have 3 new operators. Like, it was like jam-packed with content. Now, literally this new season that's coming up, Operation New Blood, you literally get an operator rework that's basically, it's not even really a rework. It's really nothing, basically. And that's about it. Oh, they had a subscription service. Yeah, you get to pay $10 a month for basically nothing. Yeah, that's warrant of a whole new big update, right? Yeah. Literally 0 content. So it's fucking bad. And this is like Ubisoft we're talking about. Ubisoft. That's what scares me. Is that they own XDefiant, right? And I love this game. And I don't want them, I don't want to see Ubisoft fuck this game up. Like they've done with multiple other fucking franchises that they have. They're fucking up Ghost Recon. Fucking Ghost Recon Breakpoint was fucking horrible. What else are they fucking up? I guess kind of The Division. I think the biggest issue I have with The Division is that they don't really have a lot of post-content release. Like, it's a looter shooter. I feel like they should really have more of a focus on live service, but they just don't. I think they have more of a focus on DLC, which is kind of weird. I think for Division is if they focus more on actual live service than DLC, because it's a looter shooter. I feel like looter shooters are just meant to be live service. Like, take a look at Destiny. Like, they're not good at the live service by any means, but I think they're doing better than Division because the Division doesn't really focus on live service. Anyways, I'm getting fucking, what's it called? I'm getting off topic. But my point is that Ubisoft, it seems like nowadays they don't know how to fucking keep games alive. They just don't. And that's what scares me, because I love this game and I don't want to see this game fall into the abyss. I really think this game has a chance to really be one of the greats as long as they keep updating the game, keep adding meaningful content, keep the game fresh, keep people incentivized to come back in and play the game. I don't know. It just really scares me that it's Ubisoft, you know? I did buy into this game. I got the battle pass, right? Because I want to support this game. I want to show support, be like, hey, you got something good here. Keep it up. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna spend like fucking $70 on this game or anything, but like I'll spend a little bit here and there if they keep impressing me, you know. But I don't know. It's kind of scary. Kind of scary that it's Ubisoft behind this project. But again, really good game. So I don't think it's gonna die. But again, it's Ubisoft. Who fucking knows? But yeah, after recording this, I'm gonna go jump back into XDefiant. I got another video idea I want to work on. And that might be coming out tomorrow, maybe the next day. That is if I actually record it, if I actually decide going through with it. But yeah, let me know what you think about XDefiant. Are you having fun with it? What are some issues you have with the game? Are you concerned that it's Ubisoft behind the game? Let me know all your thoughts. That's honestly, I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else I have to cover. I guess I could do a little bit of updates, Shadowverse videos. I don't know if I'm making anything recently, because Shadowverse balancing right now is kind of atrocious. So I don't know if I'm making any videos of that lately, or I don't know if I'm making any Shadowverse videos until Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. I don't know. We'll see. What else? I think that's it, just Shadowverse, because that's what I really mostly do on my channel, is Shadowverse stuff. Yeah, I think that's all the news I have. I haven't really been doing much for my channel recently. So, yeah, that's, I gotta change that. I gotta bring back more videos. I gotta get back on the grind. It's just, Shadowverse has been kind of stale lately for me. I know it's kind of hasn't been that for a lot of other people, but for me it's just been stale, and I think it's because Shadowverse Worlds Beyond is right around the corner, right? Like, man, can't wait for that. Anyways, whatever. This is Big Legasai, signing out.